So Chase got his MCAT results back. I tried to do some practice questions. I could not. What was Chase's score?
Kind of complicated how they score it. I did a lot better than I was expecting.
Who is more excited to have kids? KennaDee, Chase, Kobe, Bear. Who do you think is more excited to have kids? Will you get another dog? I think that was a no. Will you guys move once Chase starts med school? Hey guys, welcome to KennaDee Kay. Guys, so Chase got his MCAT results back, and so we are doing another Q&A of his results and some interesting news that we have. I'm really excited to show you guys all this cool stuff that we're gonna do. Okay, so first we're going to kind of do a little recap. Chase, can you explain what the MCAT is? And because some people are probably like, what the heck is an MCAT?
The MCAT is basically an admissions test that you take in order to apply for med schools around the country, and it's a big test, especially in Canada, US, Australia does it.
Huge.
Maybe some other countries as well, but it's basically a 7-hour test that goes over all your basic sciences and critical thinking skills, and yeah, it's just a test you gotta take if you wanna apply to med school.
It's like insane. I tried to do some practice questions. I could not. It was so hard. Anyway, Chase did so good and we're really excited. We're gonna share all that stuff a little bit later. So I'm just gonna go through a few questions and yeah, all right. So first question is, Chase, why did you choose to become a doctor?
For me,
I love this story.
My original plan was to go accounting or finance. That was my plan going into my freshman year. I really liked numbers, and I was going down the accounting or finance route. And then after I got back from mission, I started taking, I had to take all the general classes, so I took a bunch of biology, chemistry classes to get them done. And then I ended up just loving biology and chemistry classes a ton. And then I started taking more, and I loved it even more, and I just loved figuring out how everything works, how the human body works, how it all fits together. And there's so many different systems going on in the body. For me, I just thought it's just so cool to figure out how everything works, and there's so many cool things going on in our bodies that we have no idea about. Not only figuring it out, but also how to help people live happier and more comfortable lives with new science and new technology by understanding how the body works. And I chose to become a doctor just because I fell in love with the science. It just fascinated me, and I love learning, and I plan on learning the rest of my life with ongoing studies and new things that come out, and I'm really excited.
Chase is obsessed with learning. Sometimes if we're bored, he's like, why don't we turn on a YouTube video and learn how to do taxes or learn how to prepare to buy a house? And I'm like, that's what you want to do for fun? But he loves it. It's so funny. Anyway, it's great because it helps me and pushes me to want to learn more. Next question is, what was Chase's score?
So the MCAT, it's weighted. It's kind of complicated how they score it, but it's basically they compare how well you did compared to every person that took the MCAT for that year or within that 12-month period. And it's weighted, and every test is different, and they do all this statistics to kind of get this bell curve that they want. And then they basically can put you in percentile, from 50th, 60th, all the way to 100th percentile, just to see kind of where you at compared to all the people that you're competing with. And then med schools will look at that as part of the application going to med school. It's not everything. They also look at GPA, extracurriculars, and a bunch of other stuff as well.
So many. Volunteering, your life story, if you have a dog or not. Lots of things. It's insane. I'm just kidding about the dog thing, but anyway, yeah, Kobe just stole my hair tie and now he's over there.
I did a lot better than I was expecting, and I'm really, really happy with the score I got, and I feel like we should have plenty of different opportunities, hopefully, that we can look at when we decide to choose exactly which med school that we want to go to. Yeah,
so basically we're just really happy he did really well, and we're excited for this next step in our life. Okay, so next question. How many days did it take you to get your results back?
It took about, I think a month. It took a month after I took it, so it was a long month.
So long. It was forever, but it was such a great experience opening it up and just seeing all of that studying, it came to use, it did good, and all that studying was worth it, is what I was trying to say. It was the best. Next is...
Where's your bone? Go get your bone!
Sorry guys, we're being very distracted because Kobe Bear is insane. We're gonna try not to be so distracted.
He has a non-squeaky toy.
Okay. Do you guys want to have a baby? And who is more excited to have kids? KennaDee, Chase, or Kobe Bear? Who do you think is more excited to have kids?
Not Kobe.
I think Kobe is gonna be a little sad and a jealous puppy because he's so spoiled. Like, look how cute and spoiled that puppy is. We say hello. So basically, we're all really excited to have babies. We're gonna see how Kobe Bear does with the jealousy, but I'm sure he'll be good. But with that, the next question is, when do you think you will have kids? Basically, we have no idea. To be continued, we don't know. Next question, will you get another dog? Kobe Bear, do you want a brother or a sister?
I don't think so.
I think that was a no. I think we have our hands full with this puppy right now. You don't want a brother or a sister yet? No? Okay. That's okay. Next question is, this one's for Chase. Was the test hard and how did you feel when you were taking it?
Yeah, the test was definitely pretty hard. I think it's hard for almost everyone that takes it. At first, or I guess going into it, as I was taking the test, I felt pretty good, mainly because I just was relying on all the hours and studying that I had put in beforehand, and that kind of gave me enough confidence to come test day that I could do well and not be as anxious or worried about it. But yeah, it was really hard and it took a lot of work and a lot of hours in the library, but I did well and feel good about it.
Yes. Okay, Ken, how was it having Chase always studying or missing out on trips because of school? I would say sometimes it was hard because I definitely missed Chase and it is a lot of work and like a lot of effort, but overall I feel like Chase was always really good. Like if I did have to leave for trips, we'd always FaceTime, or one time he sent me flowers. And so like we still feel connected and together, even though sometimes we have to be separated, we always make time to like still make each other feel special, and we still talk all the time. So it's like not really that big of a deal. Would you agree?
The only trips I've missed are the ones that she goes during the middle of the week.
Yeah, I always go like, the trips that he misses are basically ones where he has school. But weekend trips, we go on weekend trips and those are super fun. So next is, will you guys move once Chase starts med school? Yes. We pretty much, here there's not really a lot of options, especially in the city we live. So we're definitely gonna have to move for med school. We don't know exactly where, but we definitely have to move out of this apartment, that is for sure. So along with that, the next question is, have you decided on a school yet? And if not, what schools / states are you wanting to apply to?
Have not decided. I don't apply until May, June-ish.
It takes forever.
So I'm still getting my application together, but definitely want to, we disagree. I want to live somewhere very warm. KennaDee wants to live somewhere very cold.
Not freezing, just, I don't like super hot areas. I'm a sweaty person. I don't want to just be sweaty all the time. So that's why.
Well, I like being outside in the outdoors in the sun.
So we're figuring it out.
We might have to find a middle ground territory in the middle of the US.
Yeah. Some states that we're like looking at that I think would be really cool to live at for like the next like 4 years, I think are like Boston, North Carolina. Those two, they're magic. I've never been to either of them, but they just sound magical and I really want to go there. We also we're looking into Utah and Texas because we have a big support system there. We're basically looking all over the place. We just did a trip to Oregon and that was really fun, and I would love living there with all the pretty trees, and it's cold, so we like that. I like that.
While we were there.
It rained so much, but Kobe Bear was so cute. And also, actually, we'll just show you a little bit snippet of our trip that we just went on.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I
Got a
can't
little
help but
puppuccino.
smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up.
Oh, yes.
And we just sing along.
We'll go
And
with
I
yummy
can't
seasoning.
help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving
Yes.
this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
All right, guys, so that trip was so fun. We enjoyed it a lot. We ate some good food. Kobe Bear was so fun in his cute little raincoat. Okay, so the next question is, so are you guys moving? And is Chase finished with school? So he's not finished yet until June?
Yeah, I'll graduate in about June probably.
In June. And then after that, we are trying to figure out what we want to do. My dream, well, both of our dreams would be after we graduate, or he graduates, I guess, we move somewhere for like a month or something to do a bunch of different places, because once he finishes in June, we have that whole following year until we have to go to med school where we live.
I'll have a gap year in between my undergrad and med school. So
Yes.
the whole year off.
So I think it would be really, really cool to live like in Hawaii for a year, or not a year, a month, and then live in like France for a month and like all these different places, because we don't really have anything else really going on, so we thought it would be really cool. So let us know though, if you guys have any cool places that you loved traveling to that you think we should live for in a month of a period of time. Does that make sense? If you could pick a month place, where would you go?
I'd love to go somewhere in Asia.
Gabi. He actually has been to Asia. I've never been to Asia, so that'd be cool. I'm so excited. We're gonna figure it all out. But that's like our plan-ish right now. If that's a dream, we haven't made any effort to keep that go or do anything for it yet, but we'll definitely move. Chase, what kind of doctor do you want to be? Do you still want to do ortho?
Ortho is something that I've liked looking at, but honestly I have no idea. I still have a lot to see, and once I'm in med school I'll probably have a better idea. But as of right now I'm just very open-minded about anything, and I'll figure it out when I get there. I'll find something that I think is really cool and I'll just stick with it.
Next question and last question is, Chase, how did you manage to do everything? You did school, work, volunteer hours, and still made time for me and Kobe Bear, question mark? How do you do it?
I just have a calendar that I just organize when and where I'm going to be all the time, and then a lot of it is just trying to be as efficient as possible with doing schoolwork or volunteer work and everything, and just trying to get as many things done as I can. And then even during the day, every hour I try to just think, what is the most productive thing I can do for this hour of the day? Because I don't want to waste time. So any time that I waste, that's less time that I get to spend at home with KennaDee and Kobe Bear. But a lot of it's just organizing and prioritizing which things are important, and then just doing as much as I can. And because everyone's got limits, you can only do so much. There's only so much time in the day, but just to get as much done as I can.
He does a good job. He's not a procrastinator like I am. He does a great job of making sure that he gets everything done, but also helps Kobe Bear and me feel loved. So he's great. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. We love you guys. See you later. Bye.